Hello, my name is Caitlin Richard, and I'm a hospitality coordinator at Kaya Winery and Vineyard. I'm giving this recommendation speech in hopes to help a couple problems in our company that we've been facing. The major problem that we've been facing is overworking productive employees. I want to inform management about the health risks that can occur from overworking employees and also provide management with a couple solutions in hopes to fix our high turnover rate. Total Wellness Health states that employees working 55 hours a week face a 33% increase in stroke and are also more susceptible to depression and insomnia. As a company, our employees are our number one priority, and we need to make sure that we're keeping them healthy. Overworked employees are leading to our high turnover rate, which is extremely costly for our company and also does not look very good statistically. Our high turnover rate is a high percentage of employees that are leaving the company within a year of being hired. By implementing some soft skills, I believe that our turnover rate can decrease and leave our employees a lot happier and healthier. The three soft skills I'm going to be discussing is communication, time management, and adaptability. Although a seemingly simple skill that is automatically integrated into every business, communication is often an overlooked skill, but when used correctly, can solve many issues. Where I think that we should communicate more is by communicating our expectations and the repercussions that can occur if our expectations are not met. I think we can communicate this through a disciplinary system set in place. The disciplinary system will include verbal and written warnings and be followed by unpaid time off and, in extreme circumstances, termination. In Daniel Goleman's book, Working with Emotional Intelligence, he quotes Lyle Spencer Jr., who says that the very best are willing to stay late to help their colleagues finish a project or to share shortcuts that they discover rather than keep them to themselves. Lyle Spencer Jr. is discussing teamwork. Teamwork is something that we are not having currently in the company due to some employees not doing their duties and other employees having to pick it up, but each employee getting paid the same. I believe that this skill would help teamwork and it would only cost us about $198 a week, and this is only in cases of termination. If termination happens, we must pay unemployment compensation, and this lasts about 14 to 20 weeks. Through my research in successful companies, I found that time management is another skill option to reduce overworking without any additional costs or setbacks. A study at Bucharest University states that people experience a more balanced life with increased productivity correlated with the focus and time management. As I said before, overworking employees is causing a lot of depression and a very low mental state. But by increasing productivity and time management, this could hopefully help that. When time management practices are used, work schedules are created fairly and evenly between each employee, and there's no certain employee that's working an abundance of hours. I think that we can do this time management through a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet or a customized software solution. I recommend a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet because our companies already have that downloaded. Through these spreadsheets, we can not only track the employee hours, but also employee trends. Through hours, we can make sure that each employee is working the same number of hours and is also making sure that they're not going overtime because that is additional money for us. Through that, we can also track employee trends and see when each employee takes off and can track that and make sure that is also being fair. This will actually save us about $500 a week due to the reduction of overtime compensation that we will be paying. The last soft skill that businesses have found successful is adaptability, which involves change and maximization of employee skill. Although change and flexibility can be very daunting for employers and employees, I think that it could definitely help in multiple different aspects of our company. When I say adapt, I mean that we should be cross-training our employees for all available positions at their level. I think that not only will this help management schedule employees But I think it will also help employees that feel the need to work due to the lack of coverage. Goldman states in working with emotional intelligence, the adaptability requires the flexibility to take into account multiple perspectives on a given situation. I think that multiple perspectives on a position could really help us not only internally, but also help us with customer service. Cross-training employees will reduce employees trained for a certain position to feel obligated to work due to lack of coverage. I, for one, think that there's not much coverage for my position, and so when I have to take off due to a mandatory event, I feel extremely guilty, and I hate it because I know that there's no one that can take my spot and that management will not be very happy about it. This skill is actually the most expensive skill for us. It's going to be about $320 per employee because we would need to take an extra week to train each employee on every single position qualified for them. After narrowing down our soft skill options to 3, I evaluated our company and decided to pick one skill that will work best for us. As I stated recently, Kaya Winery and Vineyard has a high turnover rate, and this is likely caused by our overworking of productive employees. Although applying expectations, a standard disciplinary procedure, and monitoring time worked by each employee could fix her turnover rate, the best option for our company is to cross-train our employees for every position. This will not only help our turnover rate, but I think that this could help our customer service and just help in the long run as well. I recommend that we begin cross-training our employees by taking an extra week of work to train them efficiently. Cross-training is going to help take responsibilities off select few workers and spread tasks evenly. Thank you so much for listening to my recommendations. I'm extremely excited to see where this company will lead in the future, and I would be glad to help in any other way. Thank you.